Previously on Baking Chris Adventures.
They have it on Wreck-It Ralph. I remember watching Wreck-It Ralph and they had these out of order things. Can't play Nintendo Switch today.
What is up, everybody? This is Baking Chris here, and today is another great adventure. And here I am on Broad Street. That's right, Broad Street, down in Center City. The main reason why I'm here is because I got a job interview today, and I'm not going to film during my job interview, but right now I'm very early and it doesn't actually start till 1 o'clock, and I'm going to go get some breakfast because I am hungry. I only had a little bit too, and as you can see here, there is Feeder, part of the Kimmel Center culture. And yeah, and you can see a giant crane from above. I wonder what they're building. Looks pretty cool. State 48. Wilma at Aurora. I think that's the Wilma Feeder. My interview doesn't start till 11, but I should be there a little early. So I decided to take a look around the city, see what there is. The Kimmel Center. When I was a kid, I used to watch orchestras there. Well, I watched one with two of my friends from school. They're closed now, probably because of this pandemic. And yeah, look, there's some more construction going on in that building, and the University of Arts. Pretty nice to go for a walk around the city. I drove on Broad Street before, and Broad Street is awful. Trust me, you wouldn't want to drive on these roads. It would be better to take something there. Okay, I just came out of this deli on, I think I'm on 15th Street. Yeah, as you know, I got myself coffee. A vanilla Starbucks coffee and a breakfast sandwich. Yes, that is the perfect way to start. Up, I see that there is a bakery and there's a Dunkin' Donuts. But I already got a breakfast sandwich. Why get Dunkin' Donuts? Well, I mean, in the city, there's a lot of crowds. And, you know, there's a long line. But I got my breakfast sandwich fast. And maybe I'll just find a place to sit because I am actually really close and so early for my job interview. I'm so early for my job interview. I'm going to sit down and eat this breakfast sandwich. I wonder what this breakfast sandwich is going to taste like and look like. I bet it's going to be good. My breakfast sandwich. It should be a bacon, egg, and cheese with some hot sauce on a Kaiser roll. And if you ever seen the Birds of Prey movie, this sandwich is similar to this. It's hard for me to pick up. This sandwich is good, but I just can't believe they forgot the hot sauce. I took one bite of this. No hot sauce. But I love deli-style breakfast sandwiches. Sorry, that was, my bag was blowing in the wind. Sometimes I would go to McDonald's for breakfast, Wawa for breakfast, Burger King, Taco Bell, and Wendy's, and, you know, I go to all sorts of stuff for breakfast. Most of the time I eat for breakfast is bacon, egg, and cheese with hash browns. I also like pancakes, French toast, and waffles, too. And the best waffles are homemade. So this is really a good breakfast sandwich to start off my morning before an interview. And I'm super excited. So I need to finish my breakfast sandwich and prepare for this interview. Walking in the city, but sometimes in a big city, it can be very rainy. And sometimes Philadelphia feels like downtown New York, too. And as you can see here, I'm very, very sweaty because I'm wearing a hoodie in August weather. And I'm wearing a hoodie because I want to keep myself warm. Not warm, actually, but keep myself dry. Sooner or later, I'm going to be just taking the bus back home, too. And, yeah. I have lived in Philadelphia throughout my whole life, ever since I was born. But in Philadelphia, you can find a lot of historical sites, and you can also find not just some historical sites, but you could also find some interesting foods like cheesesteaks, pretzels, and water ice. Those are the best foods to have, and every time I go downtown there, I always like to grab one of those foods. Building. This is one of the tallest buildings in Philadelphia. And then there's one Liberty Square, which looks like the Eiffel Tower. No, not Eiffel Tower. It's the Empire State Building. What was I actually thinking? That's gonna wrap up my Bacon Chris adventures here in downtown Philadelphia. I almost had an interview, but I didn't because I forgot a document. So hopefully I'll be able to reschedule my interview and come to the city again to get the interview done and hopefully get the job. This is Bacon Chris signing off.